What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back with another Dokkan Battle video. Been a couple days since we've spoken, and I apologize for that. Between convention, a couple other things just got in the way, but we got some cool new content. Kid Gohan and Piccolo card. This was just leaked this morning on over on Twitter for Dokkan. I will not call it the other thing. And this looks pretty sweet. Now, all the details are right here, so let's check this out. Number one, we already see it's a Planet Dynamics Saga leader or Bond Master Disciple category key +4, all stats 150%. So not a prime leader, but not a bad leader. Probably more of a sub leader for most people. Attack and defense 200% plus additional attack and defense 150 when performing an SA. Key +3 reduces. I really got to get that nomenclature out of my mouth. I've been doing that for 10 years now, and it kind of gets misconstrued nowadays. When performing a super attack, Key +3 reduces damage received by 30%, chance of performing a critical hit 30%. Nice. Okay. And launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack for 3 turns from the character's entry. Okay. So already have 1 extra attack. We're only halfway through the description here. Key 3 reduces damage received by 30% and chance of performing a critical hit +30% as the first attacker in a turn. Now here's the deal. These are all calculated together. So as the first attacker in a turn, you now have like a 60% chance of doing that. Remember, when it's calculated separately, like it's calculated with the special attack and it's calculated with your extra skills and all that, it's not additive. But when it's in the passive, my understanding about the mathematics of this, it should be at that point. So you've actually got a really high crit chance with this guy, so long as he's first attacker. Key +3 reduces damage received by 20% and chance of performing critical hit +20% when there's another Planet Dynamics Saga or Namekian's category ally attacking in the same turn. Okay, so that's super specific. You can't rely on it, but that is now a really crazy high chance to get a super. And once again, unless I'm mistaken about the mathematics, I believe that's all additive these days. So that is really crazy. Maybe I'm wrong on that because the numbers seem way too high, but that is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Remember, that's not like the skill orbs and all that are all added in later on. Basically, everything's clumped together, like the passives together, the leader skills together, the skills are together. I think it's actually the skills then the leaders, but I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. But nevertheless, it's pretty nuts. Like, these numbers are really crazy for his critical hit. So moving on, we do see some other stuff down there, so we'll address that here in a moment. Active skill. Okay. Active skill can be activated when HP is 70% or less, starting for the 4th turn in battle or starting from the 6th turn at the start of battle. So you can either do it on the 4th turn if you've taken a few hits, or from the 6th turn if you haven't taken any hits at all. A lot of people get upset with these. They want them faster. I think this is plenty. You just have to plan for it. But in this day and age, you know, there's a lot of units that heal and a lot of units that don't take any damage at all. So you do kind of have to plan to get that active skill. Links, Saiyan Warrior Race, All in the Family, Gaze of Respect, Shocking Speed, Demonic Ways. I don't know how I feel about that. Of course, Fierce Battle and Legendary Power. So Saiyan Warrior Race is a great skill. All in the Family is not a bad skill. Gaze of Respect is kind of okay. Shocking Speed is fantastic. Fierce Battle and Legendary Power, fantastic. I won't lie. I am struggling to remember who's on Demonic Ways. That might be one of the worst skills. Not in the game necessarily, but a really bad one. But we do sub out to Piccolo, so let's see how this improves. By the way, guys, teams are Planet Dynamics Saga, Bond Master and Disciple, Hybrid Saiyans, Dragon Ball Seekers, Goku's Family, Youth, Bond of Parent and Child, Earthbred Fighters, Rapid Growth, Saviors, Entrusted Will, and Connected Hope. So a ton of teams. I do have a whole video on the nail that recently Easy 8. I just never got it out because, in my opinion, he's incredibly underwhelming. For his numbers look great, but his teams are kind of trash. And this unit is not starving for teams by any stretch. So we'll sub out to Piccolo, and this becomes, let's see here. The leader skill shouldn't change. Leader skill is still the same. Let's see. Oh, we didn't see the special attack, did we? Let's see. Special attack is okay. Massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. On 18 key of the 12 keys, raises attack and defense, causes colossal damage. So notice the 18 key massively raises attack for 1 turn, but the 12 key is an indefinite increase in attack and defense. That's really good. That's fantastic. It would be nice if the 18 key stayed, but the 18 key is just a boost if you get it. There might actually be situations in which you only want the 12. Because remember, the 12 you'll have to recharge every single turn, where or the 18 you'll have to recharge every single turn, where the 12 stays put. So there are situations in which just getting 12 key would be adequate. So here's Piccolo once he subs in. And like I said, his leader skill doesn't change. Passive skill is... Let me pull up my exploded version so I can see a little bit better. Key plus 8, attack and defense 250%, plus an additional attack and defense 150 when performing a super attack. Reduces damage received by 50%. High chance of performing a critical hit. Nice. High chance is like, what, I think 50%, so that's really good. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, plus an additional key plus 4, and launches an additional super attack. Okay, that's now 2 special attacks. Or 2 extra special attacks, starting from the turn in which the character receives an attack. Okay, so put him in the front, let him take an attack. That's actually really handy. When HP is 70% or more at the start of a turn, plus an additional damage reduction of 20%, and superclass allies defense plus 70%. Okay. When HP is 70% or less at the start of a turn, evades enemy's attack. Ooh, including special. Within the turn only once from the character's next attacking turn onward. Interesting. High chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, and recovers 25% HP at the end of a turn. At the end of a turn. Okay. So that's a lot to absorb, but basically he gains evasion and hits quite a bit harder. So that's super handy. Now, I don't know how I feel about this. He gains Brainiacs and Namekians, which, I mean, Namekians makes sense. Keeps gaze of respect, shocking speed, fierce battle, legendary power. But I'll be honest with you, Brainiacs isn't too bad. But Namekians in demonic ways, how I feel about that. I wish it had lost demonic ways and gained Namekians. I think that is the one thing holding this unit back, but I mean, it's not going to, this is not going to be a deal breaker. It's just for those of us that try to like link up every link skill, it's going to make that next to impossible. It's going to be really, 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 really hard to pull that off. Once again, 12 keys raises attack and causes colossal damage to the enemy, and then massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage. So the supers remain about the same. And those link skills just do not entice me. But we have the animations. Let's check them out here. Let's go ahead and full screen this bad boy. Okay. All right. Animations look really good so far, I'll be honest. Let's see. So this is for the exchange with Piccolo. Yes. All right.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
If I'm honest, this just looks like a movie. Like, normally they look really wonky and, like, weirdly 2D animated, but that actually looked like the show. Better than the orange bricks, that's for certain. You know, I'll say, for the age of this game, they have really stepped up. The animations have gotten insane. Like, go back and look at the first few animations. I mean, granted, it was 10 years ago, but still, the fact they're able to keep up like this is crazy. Now, we do have one other. I don't have the details on him because it has not been leaked on Twitter yet, or let's say leaked, but it hasn't been broadcast yet. But there is a Super Saiyan Bardock, and this animation is insane. As soon as the details are here, we'll cover it.
I failed you again. Damn it! If I only had more power.
Ask and you shall receive. This looks really good too. So I'm guessing this is going to be the companion card on the banner. So don't expect it to be mind-blowingly good, but the animation looks absolutely fantastic. So this is the new gold coin banner that is, I think it's gold coin, that is coming. We also should have a Super EZA for Goku in the works. So as soon as we have those details, we will drop them. But that is what is currently coming to Dokkan Battle. Plus, we got to talk about the recent EZAs because I've prepped the videos, but I haven't dropped them. So those should be dropping later on today. We should be getting all the details and all the information on these really, really, really soon. So Dokkan's major dry spell looks like it is in the past. Nevertheless, guys, like, comment, and share, and I'll be back with more coming up real soon.